Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we're doing Raid Rush first day's guide for the new players in order to progress the fastest once you just start the game. I have a pretty new account here, totally free to play. Not many things are available, and the thing is, in order to progress fast, you need to play as much as possible. Yeah, basic things. But as you progress the game, you unlock the new mechanics like dailies and other stuff that will give you extra rewards. So let's try to push as far as possible with our pretty basic deck and see how far we can push. By the way, before we start, make sure if you do something in the game, in the store, that you use creator code Kosh. Just type it over here at the bottom of the store and it will show you that you support and stand Kosh. I'll be really grateful, and it lasts for 14 days. So you can see it right here. Make sure to renew it if it's over. Make sure to renew it if it expired. So we are playing level 4 here, which is considered to be hard, and what I can recommend straight away is when you start in your run and you feel kind of sure about that you can defeat the enemies, you can summon the enemy waves straight away. That will speed up your gameplay, so you'll be sending next waves one after another and will not have issues of waiting for too long, because matches can take quite a while. Also, the basic things during your run is try to upgrade 1 or 2 towers at a time. For now, we have a lot of Vulcan towers, and they are 3 stars already, so this is pretty good, and we can use it to our advantage to take out most enemies. They also attack flying enemies, which is great. So we can focus on getting the Vulcan towers and upgrading them, and Teslas in our case, to get a bit more AoE capabilities. Both of those towers have anti-air capabilities, and we will try to build the path of the enemies. In this level we have 2 enemy spawn points around our buildings. Also, of course, use 2 times speed in order to make things faster. Oh, look at that. We can make our path to the existing islands? This is great. What happens if we get our paths over there? This is nice. So we can use the areas around us to do stuff. There are also some weird things there. This is so cool. So yeah, once you have proper AoE capabilities, you can just use it to your own advantage. And actually, let's put this thing over here like that. And just spawn enemies non-stop, because they will not be able to get through. And I'm really curious, what the hell is that on the island to the left? Those are just bones. Okay, nothing serious. So yeah, the setup that we have over here is actually pretty good. First, put your AoE towers out there where the enemies spawn, like mortars, like Tesla towers, like spikes as well, because they don't only do damage, they also slow down their targets. So that will allow your AoE things to do really good, and after that, put single target things to finish off the enemies that get through. It would be nice to have extra mortar towers here, but I think we'll do just nicely without them as well. Garrison towers, I tried them before. I don't feel like they are really good for our situation. So yeah, let's instead add extra mortar tower somewhere like here, so we can bombard those guys and these guys. And the reason why I prefer Teslas instead of mortars, because they can attack flying units. Later on, it will be pretty important. Right now, for us, it's not that important. Also, if you have 2 paths, like we do right now, it's better to make one a bit longer than the other one. That way, the enemies will come to the castle at a different pace. That means that those guys that have the shortest run will come here earlier, and our single target towers will be able to deal with them, and then the other wave comes that can be destroyed later. So that allows us to properly split the load between our towers to destroy the enemies effectively. When you are close to the last wave, there will be a boss. So you should slow down on your AoE towers and focus on single target towers, like upgrading your Gatling guns and everything. Because when the boss will come, you would like to have single target damage instead of the AoE, because AoE does pretty much nothing against those guys. So in our case, I think if there will be 2 bosses, I think I want to get additional path over here at that road far away, so it will be longer, and we will destroy this boss first and then that one. So yeah, when the boss is ready to be summoned, don't do that. Wait until you will defeat all the current enemies, because otherwise, you know what will happen? You will be overrun, and there is a chance. And you don't want that chance to happen, because then you have to replay the entire mission. Nobody wants that. The last upgrade, we can do refresh for watching an ad. I don't want to. Let's get upgrade for our garrison, maybe. I don't know. It's all useless, so whatever. So the boss is coming. Let's put the barricade here. So when it will come close, our turrets will have more time to deal with it. Okay, that was easy. Now let's focus fire this dude with a skill of AoE damage from the sky and win it. So this is supposed to be a hard level, and it wasn't hard at all. So we managed to beat it. Your goal between the runs is to upgrade everything. That's obvious, right? We got the golden chest, by the way, not the normal one. And unlock the challenges, events, and research lab. The hell is this? Roll the dice and gather bunch of rewards. Okay. Better rewards every 5 stages. Okay. Is it free? It is free. It's like an event game. So we gotta run around and collect some stuff from time to time. Then we can buy them for money, which I don't advise you guys to do right now. There are quests that you can do. Okay, we'll talk about all that stuff a bit later. Epic challenges, so a lot of things will be unlocked as you play the game. And right now, I will do my best to push as far as possible. Basically, what you do early on, start, unlock. Yeah, we'll do that. Try to upgrade your towers, the one that you like the most, especially. And if you will be able to pull something from your chest that's higher rarity, like for example, the blue tower instead of the green one and so on, replace it here. So if you have, like we have white Teslas and I would like to get the green one. So, and let's say we got the green Tesla from the chest. I'll just buy it for now. Don't do that. That's for research purposes. Then make sure to replace your tower with the higher tier one because it will increase the damage and overall stats, and the levels will be transferred to the new tower. So it's very important to keep it at the highest rarity as possible. Then upgrade whatever you feel like you're using the most. In my case, it's those Vulcan cannons and the Teslas. I kind of upgraded the spikes as well because they're nice. They destroy everything right now. The problem with the upgrade that each next level costs more gold and upgrade blueprints, but over time, you will get everything. And also don't forget about your skills because those are important. They help a lot. You can forge the pieces of equipment of the same rarity and the same type. So right now we have 3 pieces of common equipment. We can merge it into the green one. And then bam, we have the better skill that has higher max level, DPS and everything. But we have the blue one, the green one. I don't really know. Yeah, we have the green one equipped. We need one more green in order to make it blue. So let's try level 5 right now and see how that will go. We should hit the wall at some point and then things will get crazy. And yeah, here we have only 1 lane, so it will be easy. We will start with the Vulcan Tower. Basically, the thing is, you would like to start with the single target towers, especially close to your base, because if you will place AoE towers here, you will extend your path later on and your AoE will be less efficient here. So this is what we ended up building here, and it seems to be working pretty much okay. But I still want to explore how that other islands work. But yeah, basically a couple of Teslas in front, some mortars to help them up, and some other turrets to help them in the back. Upgrades of Teslas are looking the best right now, since we are not that far off, and we can just keep spawning the enemies and they will be destroyed. Okay, the last extra field, probably the last one we need, should give us the area over here for expansion. I'm actually curious if that will play out. We might not be able to try it because I prefer to build and upgrade the towers instead, since this is more than enough for our pathing. And I would rather upgrade the towers rather than build pathing, but we can do both. And yeah, we learned the hard way that the areas around us, the islands, they are cosmetic. So we can't build anything not on the sandy shore. Let me zoom in so it won't look glitchy. Yeah, that's the problem. So if we want to build something on those islands, we gotta claim them as well, which is weird, but okay, I get it. So yeah, there is no point rushing for the islands. They don't really help us in any way. And we have the final boss, and this is a flying boss. This is a problem. This is a serious problem, guys. So let's see how that will go. I have a bad feeling about this. So since only anti-air turrets are working, we have very limited arsenal against it. Okay, it's trying to kill our minions. And it's charging up its rage by that. That's even worse. We have to use our secret ability of air strike, and hopefully we'll be able to withstand that, because our... Oh! It will be so close. Whoa, we won. That was 500. One more shot, and our base would be destroyed. So, yeah, this is the area where it got harder. We unlocked the new chapter. What is this? Growth Fund. Seems like pay-to-win option. LuckyBall and Patrol. Patrol is AFK rewards now, so we can claim them. And they will grow based on our progression. Like, the further we go, the more offline rewards we will get. Finally, they tell us how the things work. So, units deal 20% extra damage to classes they are strong against, and 20% damage to those they are weak against. So we can see who's who. Honestly, I don't think that I will care about that much, because the difference in the tower level usually makes up for it. But you know that Swift attacks the Elemental, Elemental attacks the Vanguard, and Vanguard attacks the Swift. So you learned a little bit about the combat mechanics. Let's talk about different other systems in the game for the new players who don't know how to deal with them. The shop. Pretty much self-explanatory. Get everything that's free. You don't really usually want to spend your gold for the blueprints, because they are pretty expensive. Even with the discount at this point, I wouldn't recommend it, because you will need gold for card upgrades and for your personal growth over here in the upgrade menu. And it costs a lot. Most of the daily stuff is locked behind the ads, so you have to watch ads to get the free daily stuff and get rid of those notifications, which is a bit annoying. So I would strongly recommend you guys, if you like the game and plan to play it for long, is to get this ad-free rewards. So this mega monthly card is really good, because it will allow you to get 4 times speed up, which means the levels will go faster. You will get daily 300 gems. You get 1.2k gems for purchase. Offline earnings are higher. Quick earnings +3. Downgrade refund 100%, so you can switch your builds without any penalties. An ad-free reward. It's awesome. It can also remove all other ads in the game, so I think this one is the best value if you want to get rid of the ads. Because ad-free rewards, if you don't mind watching ads, it's not that good, but I hate ads, especially the forced ones. So if I want to continue playing the game, I will definitely buy this. This is like a no-brainer. Most of those packs are anyway good value. It's written right here. This is 800%. This one is even better because it gives you the key, which is great. That will give you a free chest and extra stuff as well. Free avatar. And not sure about that, if that's worth it that much. And it gets less gems. So overall, it's mainly for free refresh in every battle, extra boss brawl ticket, and the key. Because the key gives us obsidian chests, and obsidian chests have a really high chance of get epic stuff. And that's pretty much the main way to get epic stuff. So you will sort of like that. I will not focus on pay-to-win options right now. I'll make a separate shop guide later, focusing on it more thoroughly, but for the basics, you know the deal. There is also notification here that you have to buy any offer to remove interstitial ads. Those are the ads that are happening during your run. Those are annoying as hell. Not sure which offers are supported. I think any of those, so you can buy anything that costs money. Like, basically, you need to get one transaction, I guess. Or maybe the packs. Let me know in the comments. I'm not that good with pay-to-win stuff, to be honest. You know what? Let's buy the starter pack. This is good. That will give us a blue turret and everything, and a lot of keys. So it's a good value, 1.5k%, and it's only one used. I'm currently on my US account here on emulator, so I have to switch to the phone to buy stuff, so I'll do it later. And yeah, we'll see how it will go. And yeah, it's me from the future. It works, and buying anything actually remove the ads. So yeah, the pack works for sure, and this is the best purchase you can get early on anyway. And it's cheap. Other than that, you need to save your gems in order to buy high-powered supplies here. Because this is the only thing that gives you legendary stuff, and the chances here are pretty weak. And at the same time, well, that's the only thing where you can spend diamonds to get the stuff. Or gems, how are they called? Gems. But if you prefer free-to-play playstyle, it's still good. You will still get some gems for daily quests and everything, so separate guide on that as well. Too complex. Collection. Once again, as I said before, upgrade the cards that you kind of got lucky with. If you get some blue cards, like spikes, work on them, that will help. But don't forget that you have flying enemies, so in case if you are strongly invested in one of these earth-only cards, like cannon for example, or spikes, and you can't attack air, you will need to include Sky Guard in your build to get rid of the flying enemies. This is like pretty much a necessity if you can't deal with the flying enemies, and I thought after the last level that we will have to do that, but we barely survived. You can see your inventory here of cards that you have. You can forge, merge them when you have several of the copies to the higher tier. We'll talk about that a bit later as well, because the merge mechanics is weird after the rarity, so we'll see how it will go. And over time, as you play the game, you will get more and more towers. The problem is, well, first of all, they will dilute your card pool, and if you want specific cards on your list that are already available, working forward seems like a bad idea, because you will get copies of other cards, so you will not be able to increase the rarity. But other than that, you can see the requirements to unlock them right here, chapters and all, so yeah, if you want more towers, that's how you get them. Same with the skills. Pretty much a no-brainer. Some of those will be found later. And the items is the thing that you have in the inventory that can be used in random events or whatever. For example, revive coin can be used if you lose your fortress to resurrect it. After chapter 7, you will unlock the heroes that will help you in combat. Right now we don't have those, so we'll talk about that when they will be ready. Next one are upgrades. This is a pretty straightforward way of upgrading yourself. You can get permanent upgrade tokens to upgrade the things on the right. They are like significant bonuses. Those are really good. And on the left, you can upgrade the stuff for gold. As I told you, you will need the gold. And they mostly focused on your fortress. And it's actually pretty good, because it increases the fortress attack speed, attack damage, and survivability. You will need that. And we've spent like 30,000 gold just on that. You can get permanent upgrade tokens for the epic challenges. We haven't got those yet, but the left area allowed our fortress to be stronger, and there are a lot of upgrades here, and they all focus on your fortress, making it stronger, so it will not fail that easily. Now let's go to the main battle menu, because guilds are still locked for us. We need chapter 10 to do that. First of all, after winning the combat, finishing the level or progressing, you can get more rewards here, like the rewards that you get between the rounds, pretty much. You can select the different levels that you want to replay if you want to farm something somewhere, so probably some levels are better than others for farming, so we will use it later. And look at that, we managed to, whatever. And yeah, you open your chest, it takes a while, chest boost, I still have no idea what it is. It's like, yeah, it's lowering the opening time, because I remember the silver chest without the boost took 3 hours, now it's 1:30, so it's like doubling our chest opening time. The golden one takes a while, but we will get some good blueprints out of it. At the top, we have the pay-to-win options, so the monthly cards. Then we have the offers that are available right now, packs and stuff. I'm not sure if they're available all the time or not, but there are a lot of offers here. Which one to go for? I am not entirely sure. I'm not good with pay-to-win. I need to make an Excel spreadsheet and calculate the values and stuff. So for now, I'll just tell you that those packs seems to be worse than the ones in the store. Obviously, they're more expensive, they give you less stuff, so those are for heavier whalers. Mini maxi pack, yeah, another pay-to-win option, probably not as good. Buy all. I mean, if you have money, sure, go for it. Don't forget to use creator code Kosh beforehand, though. I don't have money for that, so we will stick with the basic cards for now. Then on the right side, we have the daily stuff. We have the daily login that gives us rewards. We get some gems from it as well, but mostly nothing really fancy and useful, and very tiny rewards. In the end, after 10 days, we get the key. After 7 days, we get the key. So the one on the top is filling up with days of activity. This one at the bottom, well, same stuff. Daily rewards, you gotta do different activities to fill up the daily rewards tab, and then you open the chest in order to get some stuff. I think the best thing you can get here is at the end. Yeah, you get the pack for the collectibles, the blue key, and some gems. You don't get that many gems for free per day, so it's 15 plus 30, It's like 55. Yeah, could be better. Then there is a weekly one, which is the same as daily, but weekly, pretty much nothing crazy here as well, but you get better rewards here. And the lifetime is basically your consistent progression. You can press here to get extra gems. And yeah, it's for your progression. It's very straightforward. Then there is a growth fund, which is you play the game, you level it up by playing, I guess. And as you level up, you go deeper and get more rewards. Free-to-play rewards are, well, not that crazy. They are rewarded for player level. So the higher your level is, the more are the rewards. And you can buy additional tiers of unlocks with extra gems. This is basically a free, well, not free, pay-to-win gems for you. This is a pretty good deal usually in most games. Here, I'm not sure yet. We need to calculate at least amount of gems for the specific price. And the last but not least, LuckyBall. We have 10 of those balls here, so let's see what we can get. Let's drop and make it auto, so we will see how many items we will get. It's pretty basic Plinko game. Depending on where you will land, you'll get different rewards. Once again, in the end, they want you to spend gems. Don't do that. I don't think it's the best idea right now. 280. What can we do with that? Not much. We can exchange it for 100 gems. That's hilarious. The best rewards here, though, are pretty cool towers. This is tiny. Special, it costs 70k. Jesus Christ. And the event ends in 3 days. So in all events, in all mobile games like this or any other mobile game, make sure that you save up all your rewards until the last day or so. If you used up everything, you can't play the game anymore and the event is ending, only then go to your shop and select your rewards. That will make sure that you have the maximum amount of currency for the event and you can buy the best rewards possible. There are a lot of cool things here. I would love to get those legendary and epic things, but they are so expensive. And usually, do we have the rules here? Yeah, bouncy balls and lucky clovers reset when the event ends. So the events, they will be on schedule, they will come back, but your clovers, the rewards for playing the game, and currency for their event will disappear if you will not spend it. So there is no point holding for it in the long term. And once again, there is a free-to-play option that requires to watch an ad. If you have the pack, you don't need to do that. And more pay-to-win options with extra rewards that you can pick yourself. Pretty awesome if you ask me. What the hell is this tower anyway? It feels like double Gatling cannon. Yeah, there it is. Gambler. So what does it do? Attacks ground and air units is damage, and attack speed depends on the die roll result. Relocating a tower resets its values and reroll its die. So basically we have 1 to 6 roll, and after that, based on the roll, we will get different stats for the tower. Okay, then there is a season pass. Season 36 already. Oh my god, I'm late to the party. Same stuff. You basically progress, but this time you progress by, I think, playing the game. Yeah, you complete the quests, the daily quests and stuff, and you earn XP, and that adds to the pass. And you can get epic and legendary pass for money, once again. And in the end, you will get, I think this is a garrison, stronghold. It's like upgraded garrison or something. So you can get blue or epic one. There are a lot of rewards, and as always, the passes are better than the free stuff. Okay, we're almost there. Now we talk about the army album. That's the beta, so that's the kind of new event. We'll talk about it later. Basically, here we need to collect the cards, fill up the card supply, and then you will get the bonus for that. There are 9 different cards, pages or something. So yeah, if you get all of them, you will get the grand prize. If not, well, rip. You will get at least something. If you don't fill up anything, you get pretty much nothing. It lasts for 35 days though, so this is a long-term stuff. I like it, so it doesn't end that fast. Oh, you can even trade cards with your clan. This is so cool. And yeah, complete the full album to unlock the season charm. Duplicate cards give you spark, use it in Spark Shop to obtain more packs and all that stuff. So yeah, the packs are available for daily and weekly events, and then you can use the extra sparks to open the chests. And those chests has, well, different packs as well. So I guess, judging by the packs over here, the rarity is different, up to 5 stars, and the chance to get those cards depends on the pack. I don't really know which of those holds which, but I'm pretty sure that your normal packs have either very low chance to get 5-star stuff or don't have it at all. Sadly, the description is not that entertaining. It doesn't show us the chances, the values, the RNG, which is weird because usually gacha games have to disclosure that data. So yeah, but other than that, that's what you do there. Now let's go take a look at the new unlocked challenges and see what those things do. Calendar, that shows us all the upcoming events and stuff, so we know what happens when. Wow, so you can check it out. This is very convenient because usually you can get lost quite easily. And then there are loads of events that are happening or not happening. Event 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. But most of those are locked behind the chapter level, so we can only do Research Lab and Epic Challenges right now. Research Lab will give us the dices for the minigame, I think. And Epic Challenges, there are a lot of those. Once you complete them, you will get those premium upgrade tokens for your fortress. Yeah, Research Lab is actually the minigame itself, but in order to get the cards, you gotta do the quests. There are clan quests and there are personal quests, so it's important. And there is a pass that gives you dice and everything again. You can buy your way through that, you can don't do that, up to you. And there is a shop with the free stuff and paid stuff. There is also a leaderboard. I'm like placed 130k, not bad. And yeah, without a clan, you won't be able to get your dices, so yeah, and they refresh daily, I think. So that's a daily quest. The problem is, I don't have a clan, so I can't make donations. So for now, in order to progress this thing, we need to go progress the campaign. Let's take a look at the epic challenges. We get the first one here. Some enemies are elite with increased stats. Let's just go. And we will see straight away if we're ready or not, depending on how fast the enemies will die. And I think we can manage it. I'm not sure, but we should try. So far, I got lucky with like 4 Gatling guns, Vulcan cannons and 1 mortar, and that's about it. So I'm upgrading those and some spikes here, so it feels weird. I hope there are no flying enemies here. It's called Epic Chapter 1, so probably we just have the same stuff as in Chapter 1 but harder. Maybe that's the thing. And let's get a cannon as well, just for the sake of extra damage types. Oh, we get a Tesla tower as well. That's neat. Let's place it here. This is perfect placement. Well, we just upgraded Vulcan cannons to level 5, so I think we are golden here, so nothing bad will happen. I'm a bit worried about the final boss, but we should be okay. Let's upgrade the ability now. Yeah, we'll be good. The enemies, they will be just destroyed. And it seems that some enemies, we got another buff for those, so now it's 6 stars and even higher damage. It seems that some enemies, they get the like elite buff and they get stronger, they do more damage and that kind of stuff. So in order to protect our base, let's place that thing there and get ready for our bombardment. It's tough, but it's not that tough. Yeah, we'll be able to destroy it, no problem. Easy. We managed to complete the elite level and we got some chapter rewards. What is this? Egyptian Odyssey ticket. Not bad. And we also got extra rewards for playing this on the harder difficulty. But then there is an Epic Plus that actually gives us permanent upgrade token, which is harder, but we have the bonus here. Towers with increased attack range and enemies with increased stats. Is it the same here? No. Here we have only some enemies that are elite. At Epic Plus we have 1 positive, 1 negative, but elite enemies are stronger now. Here we have other bonuses and debuffs, so the higher we go, the more debuffs do we get, so yeah, it will just get harder. But yeah, you can play those as well for extra rewards that will help you to progress. We somehow managed to get enough Tesla towers to forge them into the blue Tesla tower, so we'll get even better Teslas and even better garrison. That's nice. That means our damage will be even higher, and since I love Teslas that much, that's pretty good. So yeah, and pretty much just like that, you plow through the game, you slowly push forward and destroy the enemies, go through levels and chapters, unlock new stuff, and get stronger. So this is what you do in your first days, basically. You just play the game, and the main thing is try to push as far as possible, as soon as possible, because then you will get more daily rewards, and don't waste your gems on the random stuff too much, because they are hard to get and you will need them later. So yeah, that's about it for now for Raid Rush First Days Guide. I hope it was useful for you. Honestly, it's for the very beginners, so the later guides will be way harder and way more complicated. Subscribe, check the playlist for the video description and like the video in order to get more info on the Raid Rush, and use creator code Kosh if you buy something to support my content. See you in the next one, and you can become the channel member to see upcoming videos, like get early access and support me as well. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Stan Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.